And it's so good. Quick little coffee trip is the best thing ever. Like, it cures for scaries that I have. For the worrying and stressing about anything, it's not productive at all. So why are we even conditioned to think that way? The hair is not hairing today. The hair is not hairing. Hello and welcome back. I just decided that I wanted to film this, but I'm going to go grab coffee right now. It's Wednesday. I don't think you guys care. But I'm filming a weekly vlog, but I also wanted to film just like a sit down, kind of just talking through my feelings. I'm just heading to my favorite spot. I needed a midweek pick me up, and I already had coffee this morning, but just something about spending those $7 on a coffee out at your local coffee shop, it just hits. It's therapy, and you cannot convince me otherwise that going on a quick little coffee trip is the best thing ever. Like, it cures whatever scaries that I have for the day or the week. We'll catch you when I have my drink. Looking back at the video, and I realized you can see my stuffed animal that I keep in my car in the back. This is Kelly the koala. It has been with me since freshman year. I got her at the San Diego Zoo, and she's my emotional support stuffed animal in my car that, you know, when you're driving around with your friends and Kelly's back there, they just hang out with her and it's fun. Named Kelly after my roommate, my freshman and sophomore year, Kelly, because she's amazing and I just wanted to name it after her. But yeah, I got a fall drink. I got the cold brew with salted maple cold foam on top. And it's so good. The cold foam, it literally tastes like a milkshake. Like, it tastes like dessert. It's so good. So I just got this, and it was free because I spent $50 there, so I got a free drink, which is super nice. Drive back to campus, and then we will talk about today's topic there. I wanted today's topic to touch on like homesickness and kind of getting burnt out, because I personally have felt that way recently. It's the middle of the semester here, and even though I'm not taking as many classes as I have in the past, I've just been feeling a lot more burnt out, mainly because I've been working a lot, and I haven't had like a lot of time, just like me time to settle down and to read my book or to go to the beach or sit by the water or anything, even like exercise. I haven't really had a lot of time for that. And it's starting to kind of take a toll on like my productivity, and I'm just like on my phone a lot, just like distraction and all of that. And alongside with that, just being a little homesick. I haven't been at home for an extended amount of time in a very long time, because I did decide to stay in San Diego for the summer, and that was my choice, and I'm super glad that I did it. It has been a little hard adjusting back to school after being at work and like still not having that separation between summer and school, because I was living on campus, stayed in the same place all throughout like for more than a year. So it's hard making that distinction between summer and school, and also just dealing with like homework and stress and work, and just figuring all of that out has been a little hard too. My friend and I were talking on a walk a couple of days ago just about like God's plan for us, and how we both don't really know what we're gonna do with our majors and our life. I personally have never had a very specific career path in mind for me. Communication is extremely broad, and it's nice because it opens up a lot of doors, but at the same time it's hard to niche down and find something that has a very direct career path. We were talking of like, you know, God's gonna provide and all of this stuff, but even though it's hard in like right now to see it, and I was like, why would God reveal his plan to us if he knows we're not going to be obedient to it? Like, what if we don't like what God has in store for us? What if, what if he reveals it to us and we're not going to follow it? Why would he do that in the first place? So just being obedient to that is super important of like, God, I don't know what you want me to do. I don't know what this plan is for my life, but just opening up, like having open hands to receive and be like, whatever your plan, whatever your will is for me, I will follow it. Then God will reveal it to you. And it's a constant struggle of wanting everything to be under your control. But at the end of the day, we can control like 10% of our lives or something like that, like something insanely small. So why would we have all of this mental stress and anxiety and worry about it when we're not in control? And that's just going to lead nowhere. And I say this and I don't even follow it half the time of like really believing that it'll work out, really believing that I can travel and I can provide for myself and I'll find a career that I love, I'll find an internship that I love, all of these things. And in the now, it's hard to see that, but just like having faith that God will provide, even though it's hard and it's scary and I feel like we just naturally want to control it. It's like, why would we want to control it when God probably has something 10 times better than we've ever had in mind for us? So just following that call and being obedient to that is hard. It's really hard. I have been a little homesick because, like I said before, I've been at home for an extended amount of time in over a year. And so we have a fall break coming up next week. And I'm going home and I'm so excited just to lay in my own bed, be with my parents, be at home, and like not think about school, really have that like separation between school and work, and like not even think about school or homework or work or careers or anything for a couple of days. It's gonna be so nice. I have a speech tomorrow and I have 2 midterms next week, so just getting through that will be difficult, but worth it, I guess. I don't know. But the semester is going by so quickly. And it's crazy because next semester, not next semester, in a year I'm graduating. I'm graduating early, like a semester early. And then it's like trying to figure out a timeline for that, a timeline different than my friends, and really rewiring my thinking of like, it's okay to not have a plan. It's okay to not have anything figured out, and just knowing that God will provide and that things always fall into place. Whether you believe in God or not, things always have a way of falling into place. And it's just so comforting knowing that, rendering that to whatever you believe in. Like, I'm not here to judge. I don't care. But just like having your past be a testimony of like everything has worked out. And really just thinking that for yourself. Yeah. And just really believing that everything will work out is so important too. Just like believing in your heart. The hair is not herring today. The hair is not herring. All of that to say, there is a specific purpose and plan to your life, whether you realize it or not, and that all in due time, it'll be revealed to you. And I'm saying this for myself as well, just never really knowing what the future holds. So much changes in a year. So much changes in a month. So just really having like an open mind to that, and like, yes, planning, but also being tethered down to it, because you just never know what opportunities may present itself, what the future holds, and just being open-minded to it too. Yeah, all of that to say, there's no need to stress out, because everything will work itself out in due time. Stress and worry and anxiety literally does nothing for you. It is a tax and on your brain, on your mental health, on your well-being, and it's just not good. So it's just not good. Worrying and stressing about anything, it's not productive at all. So why are we even conditioned to think that way? Because we're only in control of so much. Are people so rude? I This guy just gave me the nastiest look because, sorry, we arrived at the stop sign at the same time, so I don't really know who wants to go first. And then he gave me the nastiest look. He goes, "You, sir, what? Like, how are we supposed to know?" Like, man, I don't know. That was weird. And I thought old people were supposed to be nice, but this guy was so rude and gave me the nastiest look. So this is your daily reminder to be kind, because, man, I don't know. That guy was just, the vibes were off. Anyway, so thank you for listening to me ramble. I don't know if this helped anybody. It helped me get my thoughts out, so that was nice. I hope that you got something from my rambling thoughts. And yeah, just craziness. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.